right. Okay. All right. Hey guys, and welcome to. Yeah, I believe this is the third day that I've been shooting this um, YouTube lives, and thank you so much, guys, for coming on here live and also watching the replay. All right. So while I wait for more folks to join us here, I'm just gonna go and open up today's, my slides, or I guess what I'm gonna be sharing tonight. So for the next 4 days, I'm going to be sharing 5 moisture retention tips each day, right? So altogether, I have 20 moisture retention tips, right? But I don't want to overwhelm you guys by sharing everything all at once. So I thought, okay, let me break them down because by the time I go through each point, it might seem overwhelming. So today's session is part one out of the 4 part session that we're going to be covering, and from Friday to Sunday I'm going to be coming, like I'll have like my usual PowerPoint slides where I go back stage. All right, thank you for the likes. I noticed that somebody just liked this video. Okay, so all right, so let's begin. All right, so for those that are watching for the very first time, welcome. My name is Adiola and I help naturalists with type 4C, could be type 4A, could be type 4B as well, to learn more about moisture retention tips and also natural hair growth tips so that you can grow healthy long hair in a very easy way. Okay, so today's session, I want to share 5 moisture retention tips because, guys, there are so many reasons why your hair constantly feels dry. And in my course, Moisture Retention Blueprint, I share 20 different reasons why your hair is always dry, right? So sometimes it could be, reasons that, like you have no idea about, right? All right. So let me just list out today's 5 points, and then I will, and then I would dive more into each in more detail. All right. So moisture retention tips. So the first tip I want to share with you will be to look for products with natural oils, right? By natural oils, I mean like oils that are edible, oils that you can actually eat. And then the next tip I'm going to be sharing will be, to use shampoos and conditioners that are designed for dry hair because there are so many different types of hair products out there for different hair needs. So you want to make sure that you are using the right hair products that are designed to help you solve your dry hair problem. All right, and the third will be to wear hats, right? So when it gets too windy, too cold, frozen, hot, or whatever, you want to wear some sort of headgear, right? So it could be hat, scarf, whatnot. And then the fourth tip will be to trim your ends, right? To trim your ends. So you're probably wondering, okay, like what does it have to do with dry hair? So I'm gonna share that when I dive into more detail. And then the fifth point I want to share today will be to do a hot oil treatment, or also known as pre-poo. All right, so let me go into each in more detail. All right, so the first point here will be to look for products with natural oils. By natural oil, I mean coconut oil, I mean argan oil, almond oil, olive oil, and even sometimes, so these aren't oils, but glycerin and aloe vera juice, right? So you want to look for products with those two ingredients, right? Glycerin and aloe vera juice. And again, on my blog, I have quite a few blog posts on there about top hair products for dry hair. So if you go search on the blog for conditioners, shampoos, leave-in conditioners, deep conditioning treatments, you're going to find them. And on some blog posts, I even listed the ingredient list so that you can check them out and see if they have these ingredients, right? So we don't look for products with natural oils, right? Because our hair, it feels dry, so it needs some sort of a lubricant, right? To make sure that the coils don't get, all tangled and, run into conflicts with each other. Okay, so the second tip will be to use shampoos and conditioners designed for dry hair. So nowadays, a lot of natural hair products, right? Especially natural hair products for coily hair, kinky hair, are designed for dry hair, right? So you want to look for products that says moisturizing, hydrating, right? Because those products usually, they will help you, to keep your hair moisturized much longer. And again, on the blog as well, I have, a list of shampoos and conditioners, for dry hair. All right, so the third point here will be to, wear some sort of a headgear, right? So it could be a hat, scarf, whatnot, right? Something to protect your hair with during harsh weather conditions, right? So when it's very dry, when it's very cold, it's really hot outside, you want to have something to protect your hair with, so that again, those cuticle layers are protected and they can lay, as flat as possible. All right. So the fourth point here will be to trim your ends, right? To trim those dry ends off. So what happens for me? My hair, fortunately or fortunately, has to be trimmed every 3 months. Otherwise, the ends, I get split ends, knots, tangles, and whatnot. And usually, the ends of your hair, sometimes your hair might actually be fine, but the ends of your hair sometimes might make your entire hair to feel really dry, right? So when your ends are damaged, right? Then it might, make your hair feel like it's really dry and it's rough. It's gonna tangle. You're gonna get a lot of breakage, right? So it's always good to have a scheduled trim, like a trimming schedule. So it could be every 6 months, it could be every 4 months, every 3 months, it could be once a year for you, right? But you want to make sure that you trim your hair off so that your hair can stay healthy for as long as possible. All right, so the last tip I want to share for today will be to do a hot oil treatment. So this is also called a pre-poo, right? So hot oil treatment is when you put oil in your hair before shampooing. So a popular hot oil treatment will be to use coconut oil. So you're gonna grab coconut oil and you're gonna melt it in a bowl, right, with warm water underneath it, right? So you don't need to put it in a microwave or on the stove or whatever. Just boil a bowl of water and then put the coconut oil in a separate bowl, and then just put it in the hot water bath, so it can melt and it can warm up a little bit. And then you're gonna apply the coconut oil in your hair and leave it in for about 30 minutes, if possible for an hour. Or if you're short on coconut oil or you don't have coconut oil, you can always use olive oil as well, right? And then again, you're gonna put it in your hair, leave it in for as long as possible. Sometimes for me, depending on my hair needs, I might even leave it in overnight. So if I'm gonna be washing my hair the following morning, I would just put coconut oil in my hair overnight, right? All right, so let's quickly review the tips that I just shared with you, right? So today's, so it's the first part, right? Hi, Marjorie, thank you so much. Okay, so let's quickly review. So the first tip will be to look for products with natural oil. So I mentioned olive oil, argan oil, and you can also look for products with glycerin and aloe vera juice. So I haven't gotten into ingredients yet, so I'm reserving that for my course because it's kind of it's a little bit complicated. So, but I like to keep things simple in my live videos. So look for products with natural oils, olive oil, argan oil, coconut oil, even shea butter. The second tip will be to use a shampoo and conditioner designed for dry hair, right? So I don't want to share too many links, but maybe what I'm going to do at the end of this, what do you call it? At the end of this live video will be to share a link to some recommended shampoos and conditioner. Actually, I'm going to send you over to my Amazon influencer page because I have everything all organized. The shampoos, conditioners, leave-in, styling products, everything. Like I have them all organized. Okay, so the third tip will be to consider wearing a hat of some sort, hat, scarf, whatnot, right? To protect your hair on harsh weather days, right? And then the fourth point will be to trim your dry ends, right? Trim them up because sometimes your hair might actually feel nice, but your ends are making it feel like it's so dry, right? So trim those ends up. And then the fifth and the final point will be to do a hot oil treatment. So hot oil treatment, you can use either coconut oil or olive oil. Safin, and that's pretty much it, guys. Very, very, very easy, right? So over the next 3 days, I'm gonna be sharing five more moisture retention tips on each day, right? So you guys, let me know which moisture retention tip are you gonna be trying, from now on, and which ones have you tried in the past that worked for you, or maybe didn't work for you, and which ones are you going to be trying going forward. All right, so like I said, I'm going to be leaving a link to the Amazon influencer page, and also at the end of the week, I'm going to be opening up enrollments to my course, Motion Retention Blueprint. So you guys want to make sure that you get in on that. Again, link to join the waiting list will be below this video. And yeah, so this is quite a very quick live video. So yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, simply same time. And if you guys have any question, for those that are going to be watching the replay, if you have any question, just type it below the comment, below the comments, and then I'll come back and then I will answer it tomorrow. Hi Chloe, hi, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so if you guys have any question relating to today's video or anything else in general, just drop it in the comment section below this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm sweating because it's so hot here in my apartment. Okay, all right guys, so thank you so much for watching the live video, or you're gonna be watching the replay. Thank you so much for watching the replay. So tomorrow I'm gonna be covering 5 more moisture retention tips, because guys, you cannot give up on your hair. You just have to keep trying different things out, because sometimes I know with my hair, sometimes I'll try one thing today, it works, and then it doesn't work tomorrow, and then I have to, come up with something else, right? So you cannot give up on your hair, and I'm here to make sure that you keep going, and you enjoy your hair and love your hair as much as possible, guys. Because I mean, there's a reason why we have our hair texture, and yeah, so we're just gonna work with what we have here. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, simply same time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and bye bye.